Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Badgers will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So USC's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Simmons. It's complete on the right side. At the 35, he's open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man, they've got to be dialed in. Because this passing attack, it's lethal. Because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They get him down to this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable. offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, Dave.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And you had all day to stew on it and get excited and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
This offense may want to take note of where this guy is lining up because he's got 2 sacks now in the first 2 plays of the game. He's wrecking this thing before it's even getting underway.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. And the Badgers will call on their... Three and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. The Trojans are flying down the field. Off the RPO, complete. Touchdown, Trojans. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down.
That's why as a defense you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football and they're able to make a tackle.
They boot it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Wormley. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on that. Television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
To the air, it's Simmons. Throws to the wideout. Interception! You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Wisconsin! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. to the back. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They get to the line quickly.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback may change this route. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
Got his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Here's the pressure. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
You know, if you're going to complete these dagger throws, you've got to have great anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that play.
Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Denmark. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Quick strike complete. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The 50. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Badgers!
And I love what the secondary does here. You know the blitz is coming. You know the ball's going to come out quick. They react to it quickly, get the interception, and then, Palmer, they know exactly what to do with it once they do.
No doubt, and I think the hit certainly affected some of the accuracy on the throw. Quarterback's got to do a better job getting that ball out sooner, but once the ball started to flutter a little bit, didn't go exactly where he wanted, the defense was opportunistic. And not just getting the pick, but having the convoy taking it to the house.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Simmons. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, USC. A great catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Caught over the middle. It's Keene. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. And he dropped it. Just didn't put the thing all the way in. The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Finds the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll go back to the ground. Got the first down and more. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Makes the catch. It's Keene. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try and change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Brown.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. Third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Let's see what he can do with it. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Gonna take a shot. It's him inside the 10. Touchdown Trojans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard, and that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but man, this offense is rolling. They're up by 21 over Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Makes the catch. Still running at the 40. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? And the Badgers in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Badgers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Grabbed behind the line, it's Keene. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to change this route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. Oh, it's out. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now on first down from the 40. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down. And we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run play action. It's complete to the left. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Wide open downfield. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
He lofted high and deep down the left side.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready.
Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Fitted in the window for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They put together an 81-yard drive. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got it, looking for the first down. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off play action. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Fires to the tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. 2nd and goal for this offense. Slams ahead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Trojan. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Off the left upright. No good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 28 over Texas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Just keeps slinging it. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Hauls it in. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Keene. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Badgers are threatening on 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Dropping back. It's McMillan. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Taking it the other way. The 10. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. And he's just going to spike it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and